Hello. Hi. Okay, we're doing something fun today. We're making little pickle babies. Here's what's up. I posted this picture on Instagram and a bunch of you were like, oh my God, I wanna know how to make pickles. And it's actually one of those things that I think can sort of come across as like very intimidating, but it's really not. I think it's a lot more fun to do it this way because then you can sort of make all the pickles you want. There is a brand I really love if you guys are lucky enough to be in a place that sells Pacific Pickle Works. They have fantastic pickles if you don't feel like making them yourself. These are some ones that I really believe in and think are delicious. So if you want to make them yourself, keep hanging out, keep watching, or if you just want to watch the video, which I do appreciate. And if you want to just pick up some cool pickles, get those. What I have, oh, I do want to let you know, I am not like doing the proper like canning method. Like my grandmommy's really good at canning stuff, like truly, which is like you set the little mason jars in like boiling water, then that like properly seals them and protects them and makes them like shelf stable. Because these pickles will probably be eaten within the next week or two, I'm just gonna make them so that they're fridge safe, which means that like they shouldn't be kept out at room temperature really. So this is not like a perfect canning tutorial, but this is a perfect pickle tutorial. So the reason that I kind of started making these pickles is because, I mean, I love pickles, but my boyfriend loves pickles and I always try to get him fun ones and exciting ones, and then I was like, why am I not making these myself? And it turns out it's one of these really fun things that you can personalize like big time. So the things that I've been pickling lately are cauliflower, carrots, and cucumbers. Oh, a couple people in the comments of that picture were like, what kind of pickles are those? Da, da, da. And I was like, oh, they're pickled carrots and cucumber and cauliflower, da, da, da. And they were like, oh my God, like pickles is not just pickles like cucumbers. So I thought that was like cool and cute because that's one of those things I think we just don't think about very much as like anything pickled is a pickle, a pickled radish, pickled cucumber, pickled. The only thing that's called a pickle is a pickled cucumber. Anyway, that's Pickle Corner.
We'll be right back with Pickle Corner.
So the things that you are going to need today are some mason jars. I have these little tiny baby ones because sometimes I will give these away to people. You can kind of get mason jars anywhere. You can get them online, you can get them at Target. You can actually usually get them in a grocery store. I got a pack of like 10 of these at Ralph's. So for this round of pickles, I'm going to make some spicy dill pickles, some regular dill pickles. The only thing that makes it spicy is some crushed red. How do you say this word? The thing that makes it spicy is some crushed red pepper, so you will need that if you want them to be spicy. To make them dill, you will need actual dill plant. This one's a little old, but that's fine. I'll take out these pieces that are like definitely not good. I'm going to be using some Persian cucumbers. If you wanted to make like full ones and you have them available, Kirby pickles are really great. They look like that. These are just Persian cucumbers. I think they work wonderfully, so I'm using these. We've also got a little bit of garlic for the bottom of our jars. I have a bunch of different colored carrots just because I like the different flavors and they honestly look very pretty in the jars. Just so you know, if you do use the purple carrots, they will probably dye the rest of the stuff in your pickle thing. So you might end up with like some pink cauliflower, which is sort of fun and cute. I also have cauliflower. I am actually going to be trying something. I want to try to pickle the leaves, like the stem right here, because I think that might be good. It's really like rooty. Last time I tried pickling the stem of broccoli, and that actually worked really well, and I think it tasted pretty good. So you're more than welcome to try that. Try radishes, try red onions, try anything. Who am I to tell you what to do? Just the person who's telling you how to do it. Also, I showed you guys earlier, I have this pickling canning salt. You don't need this at all. This was just at the store the last time I was there, so I picked it up. Apparently it's supposed to make it like, it's just salt. I think it's just like ground differently or something. But well, here's why it's different. Oh my God, look at that, that's crazy. It apparently doesn't leave any like, you know, residue at the bottom or anything. So I've been using this, worked super well last time, so I'm gonna keep using it. I have some regular white vinegar and I have my little jar of kind of spices. I have mustard seed in here, I have carroway seed, I have white peppercorn, pink peppercorn, and black peppercorn. I'm also actually gonna add some celery seed in here. Like not gonna measure it all really. Oh, smells good. Okay. The base that I'll be doing is a water, vinegar, salt, sugar base. And you could boil these in there if you wanted. I like to do it just in my little jars. And yeah, I just do it to taste. So I don't have exact measurements. I usually do something in the realm of like half vinegar to the amount of water. So if I use 2 cups of water, I'll use a cup of vinegar. And then just like a dash of sugar, some salt, and yeah, let's start. 3 cups of water. Let's do a little more. Yeah, I've got almost 4 cups of water in here. And let's do like a little less than 2 cups of vinegar. Adding this into my saucepan. I'm gonna hold on to this because it's got this nice little pour spout so that I can just, when all these are filled up, it'll be much easier to fill. Maybe let's do like a 1/4 cup of salt to start. A little more than a 1/4 cup of salt. We'll do about half that amount of sugar. So like, maybe even less. Maybe just like that amount of sugar to start. Okay, now the thing that I love about pickles is it's pretty like, it's not gonna take your whole day up. So the reason I say that is because while this is coming to a boil, heating up, getting nice and pretty and all melded together, we can start to fill up our little baby jars. The way that I like to do it is a clove of smashed garlic on the bottom, a couple sprigs of dill. I put my little seeds in on the bottom and then I fill it up with the veggies. So I'll show you what that looks like. Alrighty, so we are crushing and peeling our garlic and dropping 1 medium to large clove into the bottom of each little baby mason jar. Then you will chop up your dill. I put like a little sprig of dill in each jar as well. Look at it. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Should look just like that if you wanted to. Then I add crushed red pepper to the ones that I want to be spicy, just like that. And I start chopping up my veggies. I do my cucumbers. I also like to put the sliced inside part of the vegetable outside just so that the brine of the pickles permeates it a little bit more. And I pack them in as tight as I possibly can. Truly, as many pieces of vegetable can get into that jar, that's how many I put. I also tear off the leaves of my cauliflower because I wanted to pickle those. And I make just some normal cauliflower, pickled cauliflower. That's what that's called. Chop up your carrots. I usually do this in 4s. And I also do some broccoli stem. And I'm going to show you like the prettiest carrot I've ever seen in a second. It's gonna blow your mind. Truly. Are you ready? Are you ready for the carrot? Look at it! I'm obsessed with that carrot. Anyway, that's how I do the jarring. Okay, hi. So what we've done is packed all of our little jars very cutely and tightly. I'm just gonna straight up pour a good amount of that onto there, just right in there. Not really measuring it. I'd say maybe it's like 2 teaspoons or so. And this goes into all of them, the spicy ones and the not spicy ones. And my vinegar actually did already come to a boil, but I turned it off the heat just for a bit so that I could get all this together. So we have all of our spice mixture in our jars. Last time I did this, I held it over the sink and I poured a lot of hot sugar and vinegar and salt over me. We're not gonna do that this time. I do wanna just taste this brine real quick. Whew, it's got some vinegar in there. Oh, that's good. Not too salty, not very sweet, but definitely got the vinegar. I really like that actually. What we are gonna do is put this in the sink so that when I pour the brine in there, I don't let it go everywhere. Hey, sorry, very close. I'm going to lid these right now so it locks in all that flavor. Okay, so these are still pretty warm, but they're not too hot to handle. Remember that show? Did you guys watch that 19 years ago when quarantine started? I'm gonna let these come to room temperature before I put them into the fridge. I also really like to just give them an extra like tighten so that nothing happens. And yeah, be careful, they are hot. But look how pretty they are. Like, look at these little baby carrots. Oh, they're so pretty and like it's cool looking. Oh, I love it. Nice and tight. Okay, so that was our super quick little baby pickle episode. They're so easy. I think you guys should super do it. Also, I forgot to mention this in the beginning, you don't need mason jars to do it. You just need something that will close tightly. So like if you're planning on making these pickles for like a picnic over the weekend and it's Tuesday, you could for sure just put it in like a deli cup, something like this. Or even if you have an old pickle jar, or like an old jar of something, an old jar of mayo, an old jar of whatever, and that's glass with a nice tight lid, I think that would work super well. I just do it in the mason jars because I got them for this reason, and I do think that they yield a bit of a better result just because that lid can close so tightly. But if you can't do that, that's no problem. There's always a million ways to make anything wonderful. Is that a tagline? It might be. These will be like ready to eat pickles in a day or so. I do think that they taste better, and I can confirm with my roommate Christy and my boyfriend Michael and myself that they taste like better and like very good after at least 3 days. But yeah, they will last in your fridge for quite some time, especially if they're closed nice and tight, probably like 2 weeks or so. And yeah, I would suggest, yeah, oh my God, okay, I don't know why I'm talking, I told you all of it. So this is just a little quickie episode. I hope you liked it. Let me know if you did in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe and do all that super fun stuff. It helps me out a lot. It helps you out a lot because I'm trying to help you cook. That's all I want to do. Bye.